Alright, wake up. Why didn't I drink coffee first? How you doing, my friends? Good morning. How was your weekend? I am the Jovenshire. Welcome to my channel where we cover all things movie news, superheroes, video games, TV shows, just all things geek culture where we get to discuss it down in the comments below. What we are going to be talking about today is Spider-Man and if we can trust him. And also, I am guaranteeing that the MCU Spider-Man movies and the Sony Spider-Verse are going to be connected. I'm going to talk about why in just a few moments. First, let's talk about why we can't trust Spider-Man. Now, when I'm talking about we can't trust Spider-Man, I'm talking about the guy who plays Spider-Man, Tom Holland. This weekend, he was apologizing through a social media video that he hadn't been putting up any updates lately, but guess what? I've got the script right here for the new Spider-Man 2 movie, not realizing that the title for the movie was actually on his iPad, which allegedly the new Spider-Man movie will be called Spider-Man Far From Home. It's in the same style, it's in the same font as Spider-Man Homecoming, so it is easy to believe that this is what the movie will be called. Personally, when I say we can't trust Spider-Man, I'm not saying that this isn't the title of the movie, though it could just be a working title based on what we saw at the end of Avengers Infinity War. What I do believe is that we can't trust that this is just a big old natural thing, where it's like, oh, Tom Holland accidentally spoiled another thing. This is viral marketing at its best. Marvel knows exactly how adorable Tom Holland is and how he can't be trusted in videos. They want him to do this stuff. This is how they get a big article out there. This is all preconceived. It's all part of a giant master plan. That's what social marketing is. We're all part of the system. I'm just saying that we can't trust the genuineness of this, but that's not a bad thing. It's fun and I'm okay with that. The thing I'm not okay with, or it's actually my biggest pet peeve with headlines for movie news. It's when blank actor says they would be interested in playing high-profile role in high-profile movie. For example, Tom Holland said in an interview that he would love to take on Tom Hardy's Venom in the Sony Spider-Verse. Now, is this news? No, this isn't news. Of course he would like that. It's another movie he gets to do, it's a giant paycheck he gets to do, the fans would want to see it, and every news site is going to pick up the fact that obviously Spider-Man would love to do another movie and go up against Venom because that's what the fans want to do. But then that got me thinking. That might be another ploy by Tom Holland saying that there's something we should expect in the near future. Now, if you guys remember a few months ago, Tom Holland was actually seen on the set of Venom, making everyone wonder, wait a second, will Peter Parker be in the Venom movie? Marvel's like, no, these are separate universes. These do not connect at all. But then the Spider-Verse trailer lands, showing that all the different Spider-Verses are actually becoming connected. Now, is that the connection right there? Is that how the MCU's Peter Parker is going to show up in the Venom movie? I don't know, that's kind of a stretch, but wait a second, let's go a step further here in actually proving that the two the MCU and the Venomverse are actually connected. Sony is currently trying to put out a bunch of different ideas and a bunch of different movies for the Sony Spider-Verse. Now, in that we know that we're getting Venom, we know that we're getting the Into the Spider-Verse cartoon, and recently announced we are getting a Silk movie. Now, Silk is actually a new Spider-Man character from the last few years. Now, this character is actually a Korean-American high school kid named Cindy Moon who got bit by the same spider as Peter Parker in that very first incident. You're gonna have the Venom movie, you're gonna have Spider-Verse, and you're gonna have Silk. But still no Silver and Black movie with Silver Sable and Black Cat. That was actually kind of difficult to say. Continuing the connection between the MCU and the Spider-Verse from Sony. Cindy Moon is confirmed and is actually in Spider-Man Homecoming. It's another one of the silent characters that's with Peter Parker and his academic decathlon team. She's also on the bus in Avengers Infinity War. She is there in the MCU as Cindy Moon. She is a character that does exist. This is canon. Or is this just Marvel that is playing up a character that they have in the comics and as a small little Easter egg is in the movie? Or, now this is where I put on my tinfoil hat, is this the big connection between the Spider-Verse with Sony and the Marvel MCU? I believe, because Tom Holland is only going to be in the two different Spider-Man movies plus Avenger movies for Marvel, that eventually these rights to Spider-Man will then go back to Sony, thus allowing Peter Parker and Spider-Man to be in the Sony movies. And I think they're gonna bring Peter Parker and Cindy Moon over to the Sony Spider-Verse, and then it's all gonna connect there. I think that Tom Holland will actually be in the Venom movie. I do think Peter Parker will actually also be in the Silk movie. This could be our chance where we see Tom Holland's Peter Parker get his spider powers because it is the same incident where Cindy Moon gets her powers. I think that we'll see it through Cindy Moon's eyes. Maybe you see Peter Parker in the distance kind of get bit and it's like, what is that? Then he walks away and then Cindy Moon's like, oh, what happened to Peter? Walks on over, finds the spider again, bites her. That could literally happen. And I hope that these movies don't just have cameos. with Tom Holland. I think and I hope that maybe not in the first Venom movie. I do think that he might have a cameo at the end of the first Venom movie, but he'll definitely show up in a sequel where it's more of a separation anxiety storyline, where we do have Peter Parker and Venom partnering up against Carnage, which will be great, and the other symbiotes, and then also have Spider-Man running around the New York with Silk. So yeah, I think that because of these tiny details with Silk and some of the things that Tom Holland's been saying lately, I don't think it's all an accident. I think that is actually planned out and it's going to happen. And I'm really excited because I don't think you can do a Spider-Verse without Spider-Man. Anyways, what do you guys think? Let's talk about it in the comments below. Do you want Tom Holland's Peter Parker to cross over to the Sony Spider-Verse, or do you kind of just want to see something brand new and exciting and something that we haven't seen before, maybe even a new Peter Parker? Or do you think Sony will actually be able to stand alone with their Spider-Verse without having a Spider-Man that we already know from the Marvel world? Let's talk about it in the comments below, because that's why I love doing this. More importantly, guys, just thank you so much for watching this video today. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button like I was talking about before, because I really appreciate it. I don't ask for money, I don't ask for anything else, just your support by watching the videos. And if you can, hit that notification button so you know exactly when my videos are popping up, so you can jump in here and talk and have a good time. Anyways, guys, I'm here to make us all better geeks and have a good time doing it. Till the next time, I'll see you later.